What's good, YouTube? Today I wanted to do a few things to my car. I wanted to figure out the N75 problem I have with my car, to where it goes into limp mode due to the car overboosting. I also want to swap bumpers with this bumper, the parts car. I want to swap bumpers because my bumper, although I painted it myself, I didn't use the exact paint. And in direct sunlight and like this different type of lighting, it looks pretty close. But like during an overcast or like during like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock time when the sun starts going down, you can see how different the bumper it really is from the rest of the car, and it's pretty annoying. So I'm gonna swap the bumpers over. Today is supposed to be like a relaxing day. Like I'm not really trying to do too many car things. So but yeah, that's pretty much it for my plans for today. Let me get started. Here's the shape of this bumper. Has a few cracks in the paint, like right there. Has a crack right there. This bumper has a little bit of tree sap on it. Right here. I think that's tree sap. I don't know what that is. This bumper actually has, or this grill has these chrome pieces on them. I think I'm gonna take those too. I'm not too sure if I want to switch out this trim piece because I was planning on plexi dip them black, like all around the car anyway. But I think I'm going to keep mine, to be honest, just because mine looks like it's in a better condition, even though it's a little off in the white. It's a little off in the gray, but still, I think I'm gonna keep my front bumper trim. This is the condition of my bumper. As you can see, it looks close as far as the paint match. If you're looking at it on a cloudy day, you would notice the difference. Like the bumper is way too dark from the rest of the car. As you can see, there's where it's chipping a little bit from the paint. I mean, I did a decent job on the overall painting of the bumper, but the paint I used just doesn't match. I'm obviously gonna keep my lip. I'm gonna put the lip on that bumper, but I'm not gonna really show myself on taking apart both bumpers and swapping them. I'm not gonna do like a time lapse of that either. But I'll show you pretty much the overall gist of taking off the bumper. Pretty much, you wanna take off the grill, you wanna take off the pole piece, the bumper. On mine it's already broken, but there's a few screws behind this. Oh shit, my whole grill fell out. I did not notice that. It's probably because of the bumper flex. This is another reason why I'm swapping bumpers. This bumper was already cracked when I got it, and I somewhat repaired it, but for me going up and down my driveway, it's been flexing it and cracking the fiberglass. I'm supposed to use Bondo, but I didn't have any Bondo. I had fiberglass on me, so I used fiberglass instead. And for some odd reason, this bumper has a crack in it right here too, so it's pretty much almost in the same spot. I don't know if that's like a stress point for the bumper on these cars. Damn, I'm now just noticing my grill though. Oh, there it is. And this grill is freshly painted matte black, so I do want to keep. Actually, I don't know now because the tab is broken and it might fall out again. But there's screws under there. There's like I don't think I can see it from here. It's right there. Same on the other side. And same behind it there. But yeah. I'll be done in a couple. Yet again, take off the grill. There's one, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7 on the other side. And then there's one right there, and just pull the bumper like out and back. And there you go. Realistically, if this was like a great bumper, great condition bumper with a good lip, you wouldn't just let the bumper drop like that. But don't forget to disconnect the lights. I don't think I ever had a bulb in it. I was thinking on getting like a license plate relocator frame that screws into right there, but I don't want it to block my intercooler. What brand is this? Eurojet. So I forgot this bumper has probably never been off this car before. So I took off all the screws that I said I would take off on the other car, but I didn't realize that this car still has the under tray and there's a few screws under here that's connecting the rest of the car. Maybe like 1 or 2. Oh, never mind. But yeah, there's like 1 screw underneath the bumper that I can't really get to. That's the light. Well, I can't get to it, but like, it's that one right there. My car doesn't have the splash guards in the fender well. So the bumper that I'm putting on my car, the trim pieces, they have little tabs in the back that you just kind of like push through the bumper. Same goes for the OEM black lip. And all I have to do now is do the same for the other side. Take off the lip and the front trim, swap it over. Got everything back on. Got the grill pieces that I took off from my bumper, put it on this bumper. Got the lip on. I was trying to figure out my corner lights right here, and I couldn't find the wire for this side at first. I ended up finding it. The fuck is my hand? I found it, or I ended up finding it. It's right here. It's all corroded and shit. So I would try to put a light in there. I tried to clean it and then put a light in there, but nothing. So I'm pretty sure this plug is shot. So I'm probably gonna end up taking the plug from that one. But I don't think I'm gonna do that now. I don't really feel like doing that at the moment. And close it. It looks so much better. I mean, like on camera, it probably doesn't look too much different from the painted bumper I took off, but to me, it looks so much better, and it's still dirty. And I tried the plastic dip, the trim piece, but I didn't like how that dip was coming out. It kind of looked like more of a grayish than the black. So I'm probably gonna end up getting flat black paint and just painting it all around. But at the same time, I'm not too sure yet, because the bottom side skirt and the rear lip is still the OEM gray, and I don't want too much colors on this car. It's gonna be like that silver, the OEM bumper silver, the whole car is the OEM silver, and then the skirts and the lip is gonna be 2 different colors in the molding if I were to price dip it. So I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do yet. I think I'm gonna keep it like so. I noticed the grill from the parts car had these little trim pieces. I don't know if this is from a GLI or something, because I know like On GLIs, it has the chrome pieces around the moldings on a car, but this car doesn't. But yeah, so have my air filter real quick. This is pretty filthy. Whole bunch of little leaves in there, and it's somewhat turning black. That's how that's supposed to look. A few things where I still get from AutoZone, and this is one of them. So new day, like most of my videos where I do stuff on one day and get it on camera, and I continue doing other things I said I was gonna do on camera different day. Like got the bumper on. It's been like a couple days after those clips before, and I think it got too late to where I was gonna look at the N75. It was like getting dark. I vacuumed the car, and since then it got a little bit dirty in there again. So, but anyway, yesterday I had looked into the N75 issue, and I noticed that the one that came with the car, the set that came with the car, oops. Let's see if I still have it here. Here. These two right here. They have, these two are N75 and the N18 and EGR valve. And they don't work for my car because, well, they probably do work for my car, but I don't know if these are 1.8 valves. And I know the 1.8 valves and the TDI diesel valves are different. They're rated different for different boost applications. So I don't know if this is from a 1.8T or what. So I didn't end up using them. And they're different style connectors. This is the newer style connector. Yesterday I swapped the EGR for that, and it seemed to work a little bit, but it was still going to limp mode. But I did notice a difference. And when I got back from the test drive with that hooked up to the N75 area, it was boosting. It was holding boost as it should, and it didn't overboost at all. So I think this is still bad, but it won't fix my limp mode issue. So I'm gonna put that one in. This one is Pureberg. This one is for this car. So, and this one has the new style connector. And like, I guess since this car is a 99, it has all the old style connectors. So I got a pigtail for that. Just splice into wires and replace them. I'm also replacing all the vacuum lines, like all of this, because I don't know if that's the original or what. But I don't have that on me just yet. Waiting on Amazon truck, and I ordered silicone instead of rubber. While I wait for this soldering iron to warm up, let me show you this. Let me show you guys this real quick. Here in the downstate New York area, Palisades Mall, they have a store called Suno or something like that. It's going out of business, and they have these magnetic car mounts that fit perfectly into the vents so that they don't stretch them out or break them. It's about like $5. It matches perfectly with the knobs, and once I get the rest of my interior pieces, my aluminum brushed interior pieces, it should go well with the mount. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but the kit that I got, the hose kit, silicone hose kit I got, I'm going to eliminate some of these vacuum hoses that I don't need. Like, I still have the EGR valve in here, which I don't need because I have EGR deletes. So I'm gonna take out all these vacuum hoses that's just hanging here. But yeah, I'm waiting for the hoses to come. I don't think I'll be able to film it because it is getting pretty dark pretty quick out here. So I'm explaining it again, but here is the old style valve. It's called a D. No, it's called, I don't know what this connection is called, but a box connection, and the newer ones are a D-style connection. So I ordered this pigtail, and I ordered a new valve. And the valves that's in my trunk that came with the car, I don't know, those are for 1.8 or for turbo diesel, and I know they're rated differently. So everything's hooked back in, the valves in there, the wires in there, the new pigtail is soldered in and taped up. Like I said, yesterday I switched over the EGR valve with the N75, and it felt like it had more boost. It had like actual power instead of not really any power, and still on the limp mode, but it was still in limp mode. I can't really explain it. Like, it felt like it had boost, but it was still in limp mode. But let's see. I'm pretty sure it's still going to be in limp mode with the check engine light on, but because I don't think that valve throws a check engine light if it goes bad. Let's see. This is literally like my 5th time recording this one part, because my memory on my phone is so limited where I keep getting little corruptions and shit like that. But after I hooked everything back up, the valve, it wasn't making any boost. And so I pulled over and I noticed that my vacuum line that goes to my vacuum reservoir was unplugged. I mean, it was unplugged, so it wasn't holding any boost. So I plugged that in and everything runs as it should. I still have a check engine light, and that light is, or that code is P1515 or something like that. P something, but that code says that the system, the turbo system or the engine is getting too much air. So my guess is it's probably my turbo inlet tube, my intake tube. Only because it's duct tape on and not clamped on or anything. So that might be one of my causes for that code. But the car makes boost. It holds boost as it should, and it doesn't overboost. So my boost probably maxes to like 25 or around just over 20. And when I overboost, it goes all the way to like 30. So it doesn't do that anymore. Everything is a-okay. It's still in some type of limp mode, but I still have power. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I have consistent boost as I should. Amazon truck literally just delivered my tubes, my hoses. They're on my doorstep over there, but I'm gonna say that for another video, only because it's pitch black and I kind of want to get this video out there. That N75 that I literally just swapped out was literally the cause for my overboost, because now it runs consistently. The boost is consistent. Hopefully it's not my VNT, my wastegate sticking, or something along my actual turbo that's fucked up. Hopefully that's not the case, but everything is copacetic and everything's working out. Stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, all of that YouTube good stuff. Stay tuned for more videos coming up.
And them Pradas, you look nice on you, white